Hello, everyone, and welcome back to episode 12 of the Plymouth Argyle Road to Glory Career Mode. And, guys, we are in trouble. As you guys know from the previous couple episodes, we've only won 2 games out of our last 8 matches total. We've had a couple draws, a couple losses, but we've only been able to win 2 games. Compared to the previous months, and I'm talking about the previous months where we only lost a game every month, 2 games in October. Luckily enough, we are still only in second place. We're in second place. I guess the good thing about our goal difference is that we have a huge goal difference. So even if we do have the same amount of points as other teams like Oxford United and Charlton Athletic, we are at least going to be ahead of them. So that's a positive. The negative is though Sunderland. Sunderland has somehow been able to weasel their way back up into the top. Actually, first time all season into the top spot in League One. They're sitting there at 73 points. We have 71 points. We do have a game in hand. However, right now the next game is against Charlton Athletic. As you guys can tell, Charlton Athletic is tied with us on points. 40 points. This is a huge, or sorry, they're not tied on points. I was looking at match plays. 71 points for us, 68 points for Charlton Athletic. Sunderland's 2 points ahead of us. If we can get this victory against Charlton Athletic, we can go on top of League One again, which is huge. 41 games played, 41 games played. Now, I'm not sure if our extra game in hand is actually the last game of the season, which is Fleetwood Town, or I would actually assume that our game in hand is Fleetwood Town. So we might be in second for a while until Sunderland loses again. However, though, if we can continue to win, we are we are automatically going up to the championship, which is huge. If we can continue to win, I don't care if we finish first or second. As long as we can get an automatic promotion, that is huge. For seventh place, or sorry, sixth place Fleetwood Town, they are a total of 6 points behind us. So that means that last game of the season between us and Fleetwood Town is going to be huge because look at this. If they lose that last game and Lincoln City can somehow weasel their way up into the next spot, they're good. Fleetwood Town, though, does have 2 games in hand, so they have a couple more games than we do. It's going to be an interesting ride on how this season ends. We're going to have to wait and see what happens. However, guys, the next game's against Charlton Athletic. We actually are going to have a actually real quick. Let me go ahead and do this training. Like I was saying before we had to stop before training, there is something happening on the first of the month. We have a youth scout report coming in. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what is happening here. If we're able to find anything good. 2 players, Ronan Tolley, 62 to 82 overall, 81 to 94 potential. His overall starting is 62. This guy is about to be an absolute workhorse. And then Gavin Grooney, because he's a goalkeeper, I will sign him. And Ronan Tolley, 3.6 mil. Are you joking right now? Are you joking? We are going to sign this guy up real quick. Ollie Tomlinson, he's out on loan to Grimsby Town. Not really worried about that. Howard has something to say, and he's a can. Ronan Tolley is a. Oh wait, that's the goalkeeper. Let me get to him. 67 rated. Oh my God. He's a 67 rated cam, 81 to 94 potential, 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Before I go check anything, I have to see, can this guy play any other position? So he's definitely not a defender. 11 weeks to learn become a center midfielder, 87 weeks to become a CDM, 13 weeks to become a center midfielder. It would take him nearly 2 months to become a center midfielder. He has okay pace. His passing would be phenomenal. Reaction's okay. Stamina needs to be good, and that's all he really can be. Before I even do anything, I just want to check real quick. Can we change the formation up? Oh wait, wrong spot. Real quick, before I do anything, I want to check. Can we change the formation up to support a cam? So let's see. I need the 5 in the back. We could rock this and switch to a 4 in the back with a CDM and a cam. That could work. Um, I'm looking for 5 in the back. We could do this, but don't want to. That's what we're rocking right now. We could rock a cam. So do we do that and make it into a cam? Because here's the thing, though. Thomas Clary, I've actually been looking at him, and he's having himself quite a season as a cam right now. 58 overall, 4 appearances, 3 goals, 2 assists, or sorry, 1 assist. So he's really only gotten a goal since we last saw him. But wow, wow, if we turn him into a cam or a center midfield, what do we do about our transfers then? Do we still go after Tanner Tesman? That's the million-dollar question. I think for right now, what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead because he's already so nice. I'm going to go ahead and turn him into a center midfield. 81 to 94 potential. Are you kidding right now? This guy is going to be an absolute animal. We're going to go ahead and turn him into a center midfield position. If uh, if Thomas Clary, let's do this. If Thomas Clary can come out and be an absolute baller for us, so let's say Thomas Clary can jump in his overall as a cam right now, because he is our cam. If Thomas Clary comes back as like a 65, a low 70 rated cam, when he comes back on loan, we'll switch the formation up because then that would give us 2 solid cams. Wow, I can't. Guys, I'm sorry. It's just I've been waiting so long to get someone of any type of caliber, and here we are. Ronan Tolley is a cam who could be trained into a center midfield. He's 17 right now, so we could go ahead and promote him now if we wanted to. We could actually do that. We could promote him now and let him work. I mean, he still needs he needs a lot of work, okay? His pace is 68. It's okay. His passing is probably his best quality. And I have to be completely honest with you guys. When it comes to cams, I would rather a cam have better passing ability than shooting. The way I see it is I would rather it be strikers who get all the goals and then our cam who gets all the assists. But man, Ronan Tolley, 17 years young, from Ireland, 67 rated. Let's go ahead and train him up to be a cam. I'm not going to promote him yet because I want to leave him in the youth academy, especially with us only having about 6 games left. I'm going to wait this season, let him grow in the youth academy, make him become a center midfielder, and then we'll promote him up into the next season and let him just absolute become a baller in this team. I'm not really quite sure where he's going to fit or anything. I mean, the good thing about Duke, though, and the one thing I do hate about it is Duke is, if I was to bring in another center midfield like a Tanner Tesman, Duke could go to the bench just because of his contract. He only wants to be a sporadic. And if Bryce Duke, actually, he wants a new contract, it looks like, too. If Bryce Duke can stay as a sporadic, he could come in off the bench, and Bryce Duke would be a very good person that comes off a bench. I mean, right now he has 13 goals and 21 assists, just absolutely destroying it. However, guys, let me figure this out, and until the meantime, let's go ahead and hop into this Charlton Athletic game.
A game that could go a long way towards deciding who will be crowned champions. What a match in store. We have all the action for you live on EA TV.
A huge 3 points is on the line today. We win, we go on top of the table, a point clear of Sunderland. Charlton Athletic wins, they get closer to taking our automatic promotion spot away. Real quick, as we get into this game, I checked a couple episodes ago, and let's applaud Sunderland. Sunderland was 15 points back, 5 games back from us 2 months ago, and now they're on top of the league table. We need to start playing well. I think that just shows how bad we've been playing, how the other top 6 have been playing, and how good Sunderland's been playing. However, the ball's in our court. If we can win the next 6 games, we finish on top of the table. We get automatically promoted to the championship, and that's what I want to do. I made a couple changes to the starting lineup, as you guys can tell right here. Never mind. Dom Talfoyd is starting still. I thought I put Frank in, but I guess not. Reeves is back in starting lineup. Luca Cannell is in that lower half center mid spot, and Dixon is starting. I've decided to take off the lone players. There's 6 games left. They're not really going to help us. I mean, Watts could help us on the defensive side, but we're going to lose him next year. There's no point of slowly ripping the Band-Aid off. Let's just go ahead and pull that thing off. Let's go ahead and start with a brand new back five. Let's get the team ready, and let's go get 3 points. See if we can get something going here on this left-hand side. Cooper not able to keep it going, but the ball does fall to us. Let's see if we can find someone. Bryce Duke, can he find Cooper? He can find Cooper. Cooper, can he find someone? Looking for Telford on the back side, and the defense is able to get to at the last second. There it is right there. Charlton Athletic, if they win, they actually get tied with us on points. They will not overtake us because of our goal difference is so large, but they will be equal with us on points. This is a huge, huge matchup, actually. And now we have something going on here. Can Reeves find someone? Reeves looks for Talfoyd. Was Talfoyd onside? Talfoyd was onside. Can he get us a first goal? He takes the shot, and yes, he can on the left-hand side. It's 1-0 Plymouth over Charlton Athletic. Charlton Athletic passes it back instead of taking the cross in. They're still moving the ball around very nicely in the box, trying to block all of their shooting lanes, still moving it around. Can they get something going here? Are they able to make a push? Still moving it around in this back corner, trying to find something, and they finally get around Tucker, and Cooper not able to keep it out, and it's 1-1, and they get the equalizer. And look at this. They're bringing it back down again. The defense, Tucker, able to stop them this time. What a brilliant stop. Can he? And they take the shot, and it's 2-1. Charlton Athletic has taken the lead late into the first half. And it's 3-1. Charlton Athletic takes a 2-goal lead early on in the second half, and we are down 3-1. I mean, look at this. Can Luca find something? Luca looking for Jebcott. Jebcott running in right behind the defense. One-on-one with the goalkeeper. Can he put in the back of the net? Yes, he can. It's 2-3. Luke Jebcott gets another one. 64 minutes into the game. Can we get a late equalizer? And what a huge save from Cooper. What a huge save from Cooper. Look at this. Gets in, Cooper able to stop it, and it's still 3-2. Corner kick now, though, for Charlton Athletic. Can we keep them out of the back of the net? Let's see. High kick, and Cooper does not come out and get it. He lets them get the header, and it's 4-2. And they get another goal, 5-2. I think that just shows how today went. I mean, a 5-2 loss. They get 25 minutes or 25 seconds extra of extra time given, and they make us pay. This is not looking good for us. We lose 3 critical points. I saw at half Sunderland was winning, so they're going to go ahead of us even further. I'm not really quite sure if Oxford was winning. Charlton Athletic, though, is on the same amount of points as us, and we need to figure out something quickly. And that's it for game number 1. We're continuing our losing ways right now. We've been losing like crazy the last 2 months. Charlton Athletic comes into our home park, I guess you can say, and they get the victory over us. We have 5 games left. We still should be in the driver's seat, I'm hoping. But it's going to take a lot of work to get the next win. All right, guys, as we get ready for game number 2, Swindon Town versus Plymouth, remember, I am going to sim this match here just to give you a quick look at the table. Charlton Athletic is tied with us on points. Okay, they're tied with us on points. However, because of our goal difference is so great, we are still number 2. Portsmouth is 69 points with 42 games, so they have an extra game in hand. And Oxford United is 2 points behind us with a game in hand of us. So we're still not out of the clear. If Oxford United actually wins the rest of their games, they can go ahead of us. Oh, this is stressful. Let's go ahead and get into this Swindon Town game. We're just going to sim the match. I have made a couple changes. Robbie Robinson is going to be starting alongside Luke Jebcott. That's the only one. I need someone who can pass the ball a little bit better. I'm not sure if I'm going to show it to you in the episode, but there's a couple passes that Dom Talfoyd missed. Critical passes that could have gotten us an extra couple points. I know we lost 5-1, but with us at least putting on a fight. Who knows what could have happened? We could have won 3-2. We could have, I mean, they did score on us. Don't get me wrong, but who knows? However, Plymouth Argyle versus Swindon Town. I'll let you guys know if there's anything exciting that happens in this game. And here comes Swindon Town again, passing it around. Our defense is able to hold their own, not overcommitting like we did in the last game. Looks very good, looks very clean. Swindon Town, can they take the shot? And yes, they can. It's a 1-0. We're losing again to Swindon Town. And here we go. Bryce Duke, can he find someone? Bryce Duke finds Robbie Robinson. Robbie Robinson hits the crossbar again. He hits the crossbar again, and it's 1-0. Looks like Swindon Town will get 3 points from us, and there it is. 2-0. That is it for the game. 87 minutes left. We drop another 3 points, and that might have taken us out of the automatic promotion spot. And as I feared, look at that. We drop all the way down to 5th in the standings. We lose back-to-back games, and now Charlton Athletic has the automatic promotion spot, 3 points clear of us. Portsmouth and Oxford United ahead of us, with Oxford United still having a game in hand. We can still fight back, but it's going to take a lot. Let's get into game number 3.
Our cameras on one man in imperious form and the leading marksman in the league.
The man might have 41 goals, but he has been playing absolute horrible for us for the past 3 months. I think he's gotten a total of 2 goals, total of 41 on the season, but he has been absolute horrible for us. Plymouth Argyle versus Doncaster. Let's see if we can get back on winning ways. We desperately need to win here today. We need to win our last 2 games. We are falling outside of the automatic promotion spot. We are still luckily in a playoff spot, but we should be winning these games. There we are. We're on 5th. Doncaster is 6th. If they beat us, they go 1 point away from us. This is a huge, huge matchup. Dylan does not look happy, and let's just get it, I guess. Oh no. It's 1-0 Doncaster. You have to see this replay. Our center backs pass it horribly back to the team, and he's wide open in the middle, and he just heads it in. Look at this. Takes a bounce this time, heads it in, gets past Cooper, and it's 1-0 Doncaster over us. But can we find the spark that we had earlier on this season and get some type of attack going? Looks like we might have something actually here. Look at this. Frank able to outrun the defense. Frank, can he find the back of the net? And yes, he can. A little bit of a no shot there, but it's 1-1. Plymouth getting the equalizer against Doncaster, and maybe we can build off this. Let's see if we can actually get going. Frank Newblay is way out of position, actually, and he's going to just keep pushing forward or pushing back. Gets the stop, and look at that. Frank is able to get the stop. Can he get something going? Gets up to Reeves. Reeves, can he find someone? Looking for Luke Jebcott. Jebcott gets around the defense. He's still running. Can Luke Jebcott get the goal? And he powers it in to make it 2-1. There we go. That's what we needed, boys. We stayed patient. We did not try to over-pursue. The defense was able to stop it. Frank with a huge steal late in our late down our field, and we're able to make it 2-1. Corner kick now for Doncaster. They might play it short. They do play it short. Waiting for us to over-pursue again. I think I might have figured out our defensive problems in this game because we were always over-pursuing, and hopefully if we can keep it just 2-1 for the rest of the game, I'm okay with that. They take a shot, and there's nothing you can do in that situation. 2-2. Doncaster gets the equalizer, and we're back at only getting a point right now. Oh, make that run, Reeves. Make that, or Mackley, make that run. Give it up to Bryce Duke. Bryce Duke now bringing down. Bryce Duke running the middle. Can Bryce Duke get a goal? Yes, he can. It's 3-2. Bryce Duke finally shows himself. It's 3-2 Plymouth over Doncaster. Mac Lloyd with the amazing pass, the amazing run by Bryce Duke, and we go back up on top. And look at this. Reeves now. Reeves with the amazing run. Reeves continues his run. He finds Frank. Can Reeves keep going? Reeves gives it up to Jebcott, and Jebcott makes it, and it's 4-2. Just like that, we have a 2-goal advantage with 75 minutes into it. And Doncaster trying to get around the defense, but luckily enough for our young defenders, they have some speed. But look at this. It's going to be one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and Cooper with the amazing save. And that is it for game number 3. A huge 3 points. Plymouth 4, Doncaster 2. I did change the formation up, though, during the game. I decided to go and actually move. Actually, let me just see if I can show you it real quick. Looks like I cannot. However, I moved it Bryce Duke up to a cam. McLeod and Reeves was the center midfielder. Same back five, same front two. All I really did was instead of having 3 cams, it gave us 2 cams. Or sorry, instead of having 3 center midfielders, it gave us 2 center midfielders and 1 cam. I'm going to try this formation in game number 4. I'll see you then. All right, guys, as we get ready for this Gillingham game, there's something I want to take a note. Duke is our only guy that could really play cam. I mean, Reeves can come in and play cam, but I'm fine with letting Duke be our main guy right now. No one else can play cam. I mean, Clark's a center mid or CDM. McLeod's a center mid CDM. There's no one else. Fornish is a center mid. Grant's a center mid. Holworth is a center mid and CDM. And when I go look at our team, we have a couple center mids, but they're out on loan right now. And the 2 that I'm looking at is Shane Studart, who can play center mid and cam, but he's grown by 5. And Thomas Cleary, as you guys may remember, the guy that got 2 goals and 1 assist against us. But I want him to continue to grow at Northampton. He's grown a couple since he's been out on loan. 3 goals, 1 assist, doing very well. And I know a lot of you are probably screaming at your screens right now, being like, hey, go bring up Ryan Tolley or Ronan Tolley, and you're 100% correct. I could bring up Ronan Tolley, but I do not want to ruin his potential. I don't want to bring him up for 3 games and he goes from, let's say his potential is potential to be special and it goes down to an exciting prospect or whatever the next one below that is. I do not want to mess that up for 3 games. I'm perfectly fine with that. Ronan Tolley can stay in the youth academy. And then I also have Sion McWilliams. However, he is a cam / center forward, and he's 15. Oh, I do not have my scouts out yet. That is something I'll do after this game, but there is another option. Our last option is to come down here, and I brought in this guy, Runen Mar Sigurd Johnson. I think that's how you say his name. He's from Iceland. It's not bizarre for me to go out and grab someone from Iceland. I mean, it's from what I googled, it's the island up from England. Here's the thing though, per FIFA, he's a 71 overall player. If he's asking for important or critical, I'm not signing him. I'm not going to bring in a guy who's 30 years old and ruin Tolley's growth next season or Bryce Duke's growth. So let's go ahead and hop in here. Let's approach the sign. Let's see if maybe we can bring him in for maybe a rotation player. I do not think it's going to happen, but let's see. I'm going to start out with a sporadic and go from there. He wants critical, so it looks like he might still be a free agent. Yes, he is. So, looks like he still wants to be a free agent, and that's it. I'm not willing to bring him in for a critical. I'm not going to give a 30-year-old guy a critical squad role when he doesn't deserve it. Real quick, I'm going to go ahead and send these scouts out, and I will see you in this Gillingham game. And let's get into it, boys. It is time to get 3 points from Gillingham. It is time to continue our trend forward. When I checked the league table earlier, I think we were a point off of second. However, Oxford United still has a game in hand on us. We need Oxford United to lose another game for us to have a chance at that second spot. We need a couple other teams to lose, but we have a fighting chance to get into there. We have a fighting chance to continue going forward, and I think it's a chance that we're going to have to take. Let's get into this game. And I thought that was honestly the first chance of the game by either team. It's been very lackluster. It's been very unprofessional. The passes have been looking like pinball machines. It hasn't been good. Is Bryce Duke onside? No, he's not. Gillingham finally gets a chance, hits the crossbar, and nothing going. We finally get a chance, and Bryce Duke offsides. Still 0-0, 49 minutes into the game.
They couldn't maintain possession.
No! Are you serious, refs? We finally steal the ball. We have a chance. And they call the first half. They gave Gillingham 40 seconds after the 1 minute stoppage time. And the moment that we steal it and we move forward, they call it. Look at this. He would have been wide open. We finally steal the ball. Let me get to the point. We finally steal it right here. And he's open. Look at this. He's wide open. They give us this attack. And he has a goal. Robbie Robinson has a goal. And it's 0-0, making a quick change right now. Cooper is a little tired, bringing on Paul Clark, our young youth academy player. He normally gets his little spark. We need something to happen. We need a goal at least, and let's see if we can maybe get it. Please tell me he's offside. Please tell. And he is not offsides. I thought he was going to be offsides. Gillingham bringing it down now. Gillingham, we're putting pressure on them. They're moving the ball perfectly around the box, looking for a spot, looking for anything. They take the shot, and there it is, 1-0 Gillingham, and they take the lead. We have been playing very sloppy today. Gillingham has, I don't know if this is how they play or what, but we have played to their level, and they still have the ball. Can they get something going here? They're taking time off the clock. We need to get the ball back, and we finally do. Can we get something going here? Duke gives it up to Cannell. Cannell, can he find someone? Looks for Jebcott, and this might be our best chance right here to get some form of goal. Jebcott, can he take the shot? Yes, he can. He finds the back of the net, and oh, I hit the wrong button. I wanted him to go grab the ball and not have this right here. We're still leveled. We needed 3 points. Come on, boys. Let's skip this. And we get the ball. And once again, look at this. A whole minute after stoppage time, and they let them attack. However, in the first half, we're not able to keep the attack going. We could have gotten the goal early on. We could have won 2-0. However, it's a 1-1 draw. A lackluster game, and while other teams around us are losing, we end up getting a draw. And the only team that I saw actually get a win, I think, is Oxford United, the one team we actually need them to lose. And let's go look at the table, because we are, I don't know. And there it is. That's what we need to find out. Because of our draw, we're 5th. If we would have won the game, that would have gave us 2 more points. That would have put us 4th. Nothing spectacular. However, Sunderland, they're going up automatically. Oxford United is 4 points ahead of us. I need Oxford United to lose the next 2 games. I need Charlton Athletic to lose another game. And we have to, and I mean we have to win the next 2 games against Fleetwood Town and Blackpool, and Blackpool's 9th. Luckily enough, though, I can say that we are in a promotional spot, with us being 8 points ahead of Doncaster. They cannot overtake us. Fleetwood Town is 5 points ahead, so we could technically knock them off in our next game. However, guys, that is it for today's episode. Hopefully it was something exciting. I mean, we are in horrible form right now. As you can tell, 2 losses to start the episode, a win and a draw. However, guys, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you tomorrow for the season finale. That is it for today's episode. I'm out.